Hello, habari gani? How are you? Jambo. Today I'm gonna be talking about the future mostly. And this future is to do with your spirituality and how we are gonna cope in this new age, because things have changed a lot. As you saw in 2020, there was a really big push. And this big push was for us to let go of what is not serving us and take on the new spiritual armor. We have to follow our soul path. So the question I will ask you, do you know what your soul path is? Do you know why you were incarnated into this world in this lifetime? Do you know what your path is? Do you know what you're supposed to fulfill your goals? So if you do not know this, it is high time that you did, because if you live a life which is not in harmony with your soul path, your life will become very difficult, because as you know, your spirit guides, the angels, the ancestors will try to push you to follow your soul path, because we are in a new age. So you have to do this. You have to find out. I can help you if you want through consultation. Okay, so that is about your soul path. I know mine. I know my purpose here is to come and bring spirituality into the world so that people can live a more spiritual life. This is my soul path as a spiritual teacher. And that's why I dedicate my time to teaching you. My soul path is teaching about love. Because all there is love. This is my soul path. Yours could be different from mine. And also my soul wants to enjoy the comforts of this earth, because I am born in Taurus, which is an earth sign. So I'm also here to enjoy the good things in life, the luxurious things about life. So I need to ask you, do you know what your intuition is? You need to connect to your intuition. Intuition is your inner voice, like your spirit guides telling you. Is that gut feeling you feel here, or maybe sometimes it comes to your head. So also, if you do not know how to connect with your intuition, I am here to train you. So the age of Pisces, it lasted 2160 years, and humanity was very much in confusion, in illusions and delusions. It was a water sign, and many people are very, very emotional. And if you try to tell them that these things that they believe in are not right, they really were clinging to them, because they had a lot of judgments, and these judgments are making them to, which is the lower self. Judgment is to do with the lower chakras. They are making them to not listen to their intuition. Very few people listen to intuition. You can maybe want to go somewhere and you hear some voice telling you, no, don't go, but you still go. So if you ignore your intuition, things might not turn out so well. So many people have been living like this, and that's why you see all this confusion, all these religious denominations and all this. Anyway, life is a journey, but now we need to step up, because it's a new age, it's new energies, and we need to live in alignment so as to fulfill our soul purpose. We are now in the age of Aquarius, and it will also last 2160 years. And Aquarius is like rooting for the underdog. It's an equalizer. It's about technology, humanitarian, catering to human needs, humanitarian, like catering to the people who are needy and such kind of things, that all of us can be able to enjoy the basic requirements of life. It's more of a progressive thinking. so that there's more development, there's progress, not just stagnant, not just some people progressing and others are just living in lack. So you need to awaken your spiritual brain, that is the logic, because Aquarius is an air sign, and we all have to listen to our intuition. Everybody was born with an intuition. An intuition, it's like your spirit guides who are guiding you. We all come with guides, we all come with angels, we all come with ancestors who are here to guide us through the journey, who are here to protect us, who are here to make sure that we follow our soul path. So you have to learn how to listen to your intuition during this age of Aquarius. And the intuition is actually like a muscle, just like the way you go to the gym and you're exercising your triceps and all that. The more you learn to listen to it, the more it becomes accurate, and the more you will be able to sorry something that fell. So I was saying, the more you listen to it, the more it will be able to be useful to you, and you will see that you're more accurate in the things that you do. We align with our intuition, and in intuition you can feel it in your gut. Sometimes if it's you're meeting your soulmate, you can feel some butterflies, and that's a good intuition, you know, it's telling you, yeah, go for it. And sometimes when you feel total pain in your stomach, you just know that it's something bad might happen. Maybe you will have an accident or something. So it's your intuition telling you, step on the brakes. And also sometimes you can feel it in your head, an inner voice in your head. So you have to learn to align with it, and you have to learn, is this a good one? Is this a bad one? What is it warning me? The more you will listen to it, the more you become an expert in it. You need also to align with the elements. I talked about it in my other presentation. The elements are earth, air, fire, and water, because the elements are also inside you. So you need to align with them during this new age. Yeah, as I say, I am open to tutor anyone for a small fee, a consultation fee, of course, because it's quite deep. We are in a new era. It is a golden age, and it will emerge. This golden age will emerge if we listen to our consciousness. We have our own conscious. Everybody is born with their own conscious, individual conscious, and then there's the collective conscious, which is like the Akashic records. And then we have so we need to listen to, when we listen to our conscious, then this new age will awaken us, and there will be ripple effects, because if you awaken your consciousness as an individual, then and another person there awakens, and another one, and others are sleeping, it will be a ripple effect to other people. So it will be good benefits to others also. So we need to change the way we react to challenges, and we need to lead by love. We stand with love. As I told you, the purpose of all this spiritual process is so that we can align our cosmic love, which is unconditional love, up here. So we need to, our actions should always be based on love. Is this action that I'm gonna do aligned with love? If I go outside there and I see some needy person and I'm helping them, this is an action based on love. So every time you have to ask yourself, is this action that I'm going to do aligned with love? We have to act from a point of love. We have to connect to the source. As I told you, the source is cosmic powers, and then after we open our crown chakra. But even although you haven't opened, you can still connect with source. You see many Christians, they're always doing this. I always show you this pose. This is awakening your car, you know, charging your hands with the car, and then you can use it to heal your body. So this is connecting yourself with the source, and you can just close your eyes and just imagine the sun, white light flowing through your body and activating all your cells. This is connecting with the source. You follow your soul path so that it gets easier. Your life gets easier for you. If you're not following what you're supposed to do, then you will see things will become difficult. You might lose your job, and then anyway, you will still be forced to follow your soul path, because now you have to go to another direction, change direction. So let's not be resistant to change, because where the change is actually there for us to learn and experience new experiences, so that we can be able to grow. When we experience new challenges, then we are growing. When we are out of our comfort zone, we are growing. But when you just stay in the same place, you want to stay in the same job for 30 years, there's really not much growth. You know everything in every corner. So we have to embrace, we have to listen to it, our intuition, so that we can be able to follow our path. And this way, if you follow your intuition and your soul path and you're embracing change, then life will be very easy for you. The spiritual is always within the physical. As you know, we are human bodies, but our spirit is in us, so that we can experience this reality. And when we die, our spirit, if we haven't ascended, we haven't become ascended masters, if you haven't initiated, you will have to take on another body. Your spirit will have to take on another body to continue with your journey. So the spiritual is within the physical. It's time to make a major shift and connect and live in alignment with our spirit. So you cannot say that you're not the spirit. You cannot deny the spirit, because spirit is there. The breath of life. It starts with the breath of life. And we are here because of the breath of life. And once that is switched off, then your body doesn't move. Nothing is moving. You're dead. You're already in another dimension, spiritual realm. So we cannot continue to deny the spiritual realm. It is there. And the spirit is the energy, it's the nature, it's part of you. So we just need to align with it. Aquarius is about knowing yourself. It's about technology. As you saw, the internet, and how much people are communicating so much from the internet since, I think, 2008, when the internet started, really. It's about unconditional love, and acceptance is the basis of spirituality. So you have to accept things, not to resist, so that we can move forward. So the reason we are here, we must embark on a journey of transformation. If there's anything that is constant in this world, it is change. And change brings transformation. If you leave your comfort zone, you go to some other place, you learn new things, you transform. As you know, you came here as a child, you left that stage, you become like a small baby being held like this, then you started crawling. It's all about change, and we have to embrace it. And then you you start running, then you have to be a teenager, then you have to be a mother, then you have to be a grandmother. So it's all about transformation. And through these transformations, then we are learning, and our soul is fulfilling its purpose, why it came here. So you need to know, what is your soul purpose? It has very much to do on the date of birth that you were born, on the month you were born, on the day, on the time. All those are very, very important. Do you know what you need to do to balance your inner masculine and inner feminine? This is the sacred marriage. Sacred marriage that the scriptures are always talking about. I know most people think the scriptures are literal, but scriptures are esoteric. So this is the sacred marriage, and the sacred marriage is not gonna happen from somewhere outside. It's gonna happen within yourself. So you have to awaken your inner masculine. This is the basis of the scriptures, and your body is your temple. So think about it. I have been talking about this sacred marriage, but maybe I didn't emphasize it so that you would know, because I asked some people the other day about it and they could not really know the answer. But the sacred marriage is about raising your lower energies to higher energies and living as your higher self. This is where goddess Heteru rises and comes to sit on the right side hand of God, or Heru, and they rule together. This is what the scriptures are all about. This is why you're here, because you will go on your journey and go on your journey and reincarnate and reincarnate and reincarnate. And the final path of your journey, you have to unite the male and the female. Once you do that, that will be your last lifetime, because you will have achieved the basis of why we are here on earth, which is to unite, to have a sacred marriage, and to be one with the cosmos. So, Heteru is wisdom, Heru is logic. So always Heteru has to consult the wise one. Heru has to consult the wise one, the lady, always. It is a sacred marriage where they are coordinating together. And it involves an initiation, which I've been talking about. You have to fast for 3 days, 3 days dry fasting. It's a guided initiation, which I am ready to do for you the day you will be ready for it. You have to be ready for it. It is a process. You cannot force it, because as you see, it's a journey. Some of us have been here many lifetimes. Others, we're just starting our first lifetime. So whenever you're ready, I will always be there. Yeah, so to raise your Kundalini power, Kundalini is the snake which sits down at the spine, and then when you deny your body food and water, then the snake has to rise, because it has no food. It has to rise and come up to look for some nutrition. And in this way, you clean up your spine, you clean up your body, and you ascend to a higher consciousness, where both your right brain and your left brain and your right brain are all activated. They're awakened. And this, the oneness, comes back to us the way we were initially. So after 2.5 days, that's when the serpent rises, the Kundalini power arises. And and then you just become blissful, because now you opened your pineal gland, the purple light, you are able to see it, and you awaken. You're no longer unconscious anymore to what's happening. You awaken to what's happening within your body, what's happening outside, and we are able to live in this new age, golden age. So you realize the golden age. So the divine feminine, divine masculine is within you. The Christ consciousness is within you. It's not somebody who's going to come from outside to come and save you. You have to save yourself. And also, I'm going to speak about balancing your inner moon and inner sun. This is still in alignment with the planets. I talked about living in alignment in the planets. I talked about right now about living in alignment with the elements. So we also have to align with the moon and the sun. So to align with the sun, you have to be doing deep breathing exercises in the morning, facing the sunrise. And you close your right nose here and you breathe in. You can count 1, 2, 3, 4 and out 1, 2, 3, 4. Very slow breathing. You can do it like 30 times. I do it every day. And then in the evening, you have to awaken your inner moon. You have to face the sunset. You hold this here and you breathe in and out 30 times. This is how to awaken your inner sun and inner moon. and you will be in alignment with the moon and the sun. And you will start awakening your inner male and female. So the breathing exercises are very important. You have to fast once a week, 24 hours. This is how to live spiritually, you have to be in tune with your intuition to listen to it. You have to meditate twice a day, 20 minutes. This is an age I'm coming here to bring for you spirituality, and this is how to live as a spiritual being. I've been living like this since 2008. So it takes time. You need to switch off the TV. The moment you switch off the TV, after 2 weeks, you will be amazed. You will be like, you're in a new world. So we need to do this. You switch off the TV. You have to do the deep breathings every day, in the morning and in the evening, because we have to feed our spirit. As I told you, you have to live in alignment with your spirit. You have to feed your spirit. And the way to feed your spirit is with prana, the life force, the air, just like the plants are breathing. It's very, very exciting. So this is why 2020 was so difficult, because it is pushing the dark side of you out, pushing what does not align with you and bringing in the light. And now you have to change yourself. You have to do the practicals. Yes, you have to do the practicals. And all our actions are supposed to be based on love, as I told you. Every day in the morning when you wake up, you have to think, is this what I'm doing right? Every minute, actually, whatever you do, you have to think, is it what I'm doing based on love? In the evening, you have to go again through the principles of Ma'at and see, did I err? If you did, you forgive yourself, you forgive others. This is the way to live as a spiritual being. Your heart has to be light, to sleep light. So this is how to live in the new era, the golden age. As you can see, I'm golden today. Today is Sunday. You can wear gold, you can wear yellow, you can wear white. This is a little bit of white here. So this is what I had for you. And of course, if you have any questions, suggestions, you can always write to me on the comment box, and I will very, very much happily answer you. This is Goddess Amenet. I send love to you. I send healing energy to you. I send purple love to you. And I send spiritual energy to you, so that you can start living as a spiritual being. It is a journey, and it is a commitment. It's a way of life, so embrace it. Nawapenda sana. I love you very much.